This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Simple and clean. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player two has been really leaning on that drive gauge. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Starting to sweat a bit. The jump-in is denied. But heats it up with a combo into super. Starting something with the super. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? In a dire situation, they can't afford get some. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
The next round is, will this super art connect? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Does a good job of pushing back. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Good judgment there. Player one is working with a less than I experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a fair, they were right to be on guard there. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. On Gensatsu, player two can't use any drive moves without connects with the throw. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Drives in back misses. Looking for a hole. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still pop breakthrough with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight round. Fight.
This is Brosum. The star is active. Here comes the rude Fanson. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Now, can they finish the job? Taking chunks out of each other. This is gonna hurt. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so closes it out. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Simple and clean. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? All right, what's coming up next? Was looking for that jump attack. Their super art gauge is running on empty. Gets him! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Nice tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Risky up-close scrap still going. Decides to meet them in the air. Good judgment there. Activates the star to get some help on the field. They are absolutely... The super doesn't hit! The throw whiffs! Launches with a Tenku kick? Both fighters planning something? Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? A quick breather. Looking for a chance. This can lead to some big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Doing some quick planning? The fighters return to the middle of the stage.
Skyward.
They gotta go! No lapse in judgment goes unpunished.
Rashid.
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Welcome to the stream.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checks with a projectile. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one with the life lead. Taking stock. Lots of aggression from both sides. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Trying to read each other here? Knockdown. Player two can't use any more drop. Going on the offensive? Both can end the round. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The throw misses. Can't tech the throw. The star is active. Here comes the rude phantom. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Even uses the gauge for a super art. Knockdown and scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. Time to reassess the situation. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. This can leap in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
The pleasure is mine.
Simple and clean. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Definitely saw that counter coming. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Who's gonna make a move? Difficult situation for a throw. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player two is main KO. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player two has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Mono relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work with Isar is active. Here comes the rude phantom. Charges forward. A quick breather delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Their spacing is so on point by KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Welcome to the stream.
Time to play.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets the counter in. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Taking stock. Okay, creating some space here. Holds out with the block. Takes a trip. Big counter. Player 2, and that attack ends it. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starts a push with Arabian Cyclone. With that, charges forward. Lays down a whirlwind. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Both fighters, Rashid making the chat go nuts with OD spinning mixer. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Fires off activates Isar to get some help on the field. There's a KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're in for something special right here, right now.
Welcome to the stream.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Gets the jump in. Fires off in overdrive. Sticks the jump in. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter. Isar is active. Here comes the rude sandstorm. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Very slick with the pump. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open drops them from the air. The last round delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Solid anti-air. Oh man, this is Rashid looking for something with Isara. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. There's the counter we wanted. Noticeable life lead closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Welcome to the stream.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw whiffs. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What's the play here?
Skyward.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Can they exploit this advantage? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Turns it up but not KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
A blade forward jump there to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Opts to use the gauge for the drive reversal. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player experiencing burnout. Taking stock. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown and they're laying into each other. Retaliate with the OD mixer. A super art? Risky up close scraps. That's not gonna hit. Totsugeki to the face. Player sets up with the jump in. What now? That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
After a fierce battle, the hero comes out on top. Fight. Round. Fight.
Stock drops them. Who's going to steal this win? Fight adds a bit of OD spice though. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. The throw doesn't connect. You gotta be knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Starts with whirlwind. This is gonna hurt. Player Rashid looking for something with Isara. Player 1 flipping the script forward throw, laying the pressure on Finn. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, here we go. Good decision with that throw. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Can this drive bring them back? Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They gotta find something to work with here. Threads the needles. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Yeah, every day I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, you're up here improved. A real problem when I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. Or dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in. My pride is off the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap.